A dangerous ride to school has some parents in the Plymouth-Canton district outraged tonight. Packed on overcrowded buses, their kids have been forced to sit on the floor and hang on the edge of seats.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell taking action for them. She joins us now with the story, and man, doesn't seem like a safe ride.
The floor?
You know, you could say bad math is to blame in this case. There's more kids in school than expected, and the amount of space on seats is tiny. The bus manufacturer says 13 inches. The amount right here is enough space for a kid. For many parents, it's all adding up to madness.
Aiden, Liam, clothes, food, breakfast, medicine.
Every morning at the Hurley household, it's a mad rush.
Liam, do you want a breakfast sandwich?
There's barely time to eat breakfast.
All right, guys, we got to be out the door in about 5 minutes.
The crunch comes because Beth Hurley is driving her kids to school.
I miss just being able to set them on the bus. It makes things easier, but it's just not safe.
She stopped putting her kids on the bus when this happened.
I sat on the floor, and the bus was very crowded.
Did you feel safe?
No.
That's right, kids sitting on the floor and in the aisle. They even snapped pictures and video as proof.
I was like, no.
Beth says she called to complain and was told her son lied. Then she talked to other moms. Their kids told the same story. Kathy Riedeveld's son was among them.
You can't even tell that there's an aisle on this bus. And there is actually 3 kids in the back of the bus standing. And this was before the bus started to move, and those kids were told they had to sit down, and they actually sat on the floor the whole way. If the bus driver just has to slam on the brakes because somebody pulls out in front of them, those kids in the aisle are going to be flying. She says her kids are not safe on the bus because it's too crowded. What message do you have for her for what's being done?
Well, to her and to all parents, I mean, and as a parent myself, I don't want any student put in harm's way.
Brad Tate is in charge of transportation for Plymouth-Canton schools. I showed him Kathy's pictures.
I don't want any kids standing. I don't want any kids sitting in the aisle. I don't want any kids sitting on the floor.
Kathy says they've heard that before, but little has changed.
The parents are being told, well, it's just you when they call. Oh, that's your bus. We'll take care of it.
But clearly, this can't continue. That was the point I made to Superintendent Michael Meisen. What kind of changes are coming in the coming days?
Well, we're monitoring very carefully the number of students on buses and making sure that there's not any overcrowding issues.
Now, the school district says 4 routes have been added to ease this problem, but it hasn't solved it. So while officials monitor the situation, so will we. Parents, please email me updates on your child's ride to school. We're staying on this until it's fixed. And other parents, if you're having problems at your kid's school, I want to know about it. Email me, krussell@WXYZ.com.
Safe to say one time is just one too many.
And you got to remember, these kids aren't sitting in the seats alone. They got their backpack, their lunches, instruments, you know, trombones, trumpets. Takes up a lot of space.
We're talking about this before something happens, because a lot of times we report the aftermath. So this is to stop it before we have a crash and something does happen. Kim, thank you.